pleasure to have you down here.
Hi, Gene.
Thanks for calling. You got to turn on your mic, sir. There we go. We got it for you now. There you go.
Hello? I have to push buttons in here?
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Is that how it works in radio?
Yeah, we do our
I
own
got
stuff.
people for that over there.
It's a different pay grade altogether. Hey, so you're sitting in the newsroom yesterday, minding your own beeswax, and you're between shows, and all of a sudden, you're seeing this incredible video. Tell us what happened yesterday during the police chase, which you guys had exclusive video of through 4 counties with Chopper 4.
You know what it's like when you're in the newsroom and then all of a sudden there's a small crowd gathered somewhere and you're like, something's up, something's up. So it was our assignment desk, and they were hearing some of the police radio communications, and we've got a chase, and you've learned over the years to not get overly excited about that because those things usually end real quickly. Yeah. So, you go through, you run the emergency drill, we get the chopper up, we get everybody in place, we got to find out what this is going on, with no expectation necessarily of that turning into what it ultimately turned into yesterday. But all of a sudden there it was, the chopper was up and it's over the chase and it was on.
We've heard the stories about LA television and how they will put the chases in a box while the regular shows are on. They won't leave the police chase.
So many.
Well, yeah, there's so many, and they're so compelling. The same thing happened in our radio newsroom. We have the TV on back there, and we're all watching this thing play out. It's like moths to a flame. You can't turn away, even though you know that the prospect is there that this is going to end very, very badly.
Well, I think that's exactly why you can't, right? You turn away. I mean, and that's why for me as an anchor too, it's kind of a unique situation. When I go out and do the news for a couple of hours, I know how the movie ends.
Right.
Every time. We're sharing information that we already know, but in that situation, I'm a little more Bob Uecker than I am Brian Williams. It's play-by-play, and you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, is there somebody in your ear? There has to be, right? Telling you, that was stuff that they're hearing back in the newsroom that you need to know about why this is happening?
Sure. I mean, in terms of information first that we've gathered in the newsroom, while the chase started, someone while I'm talking will say, chase started in Menominee Falls, or chase started here, or we found this out. But also importantly to our coverage, there's someone telling us what other elements we have. If we got Cody Holyoke, who was able to confirm yesterday where the van came from right away. And so I've got Gary Reistad in my ear saying, we've got Cody, he's got information on the van. So that I know as soon as I get a moment here where we can break away in my conversation with the helicopter, all right, I'm going to go to Cody and he's going to be here. And so it's just a matter for me of directing traffic, but then also staying out of the way of the video. Let the video be what it was.
Yeah, there's a lot to it, and really, you were like us. You're seeing it as it's happening. You don't have any inside information. You're on an island.
And that's what's so fun is it's like we're all enjoying this together, or experiencing it together, or understanding it together. And I got to shout out Mark Waz too. Car 10.
Yep.
Mark's the photojournalist up in the helicopter, and Josh our chopper pilot. But I logged a lot of hours in Chopper 4. That's hard to be, and Mark was talking on the air, so first of all, knowing where you are, secondly, getting all those shots, he's got to move around the cameras, make sure it's all good, and then also entertain questions from me. So Mark, every once in a while, you'll even get just give me a second here, I'm working on something, so props to those guys.
Fortunately, this ended without anything untoward happening. It ended peacefully. Is there a plan B? Were you guys on delay at all if, God forbid, this would have ended with stuff people maybe shouldn't see live?
Right, we're not, Gene, and so that's, it's something that we talk about, in the moment. We can't be worried about that. We're going through with it.
Because once you're in, you're in.
Right, you're right, exactly. And like you said, you can't break away. But we constantly talk about what is our plan of action if this happens? Is this something that we turn away from? And fortunately, there are people who are higher up on the pay grade that make those decisions than me, right?
We're just news donkeys, right?
It was an interesting thing, though. But to your point, amazing nobody got hurt.
Yep. Vince Vetrano from today's TMJ4. Thank you so much. Great
Always
job,
a pleasure.
It was seamless. And if you want to, you videoed this?
I'll post this up on the Facebook, Gene.
Okay.
Want to see what Gene Miller looks like?